everyone, look who's back. A Toy Kind of Mood, episode X, episode 10, 10, 10. Here he is. I'm Travis Moody, your hostess with Mostess, and Bobby, beautiful Bobby in the house. It's me and you this time, no Ronnie.
No Ronnie.
No, I guess he's got a job with Hasbro, so he's too good for us now. No, good. A job opportunity. Maybe he'll be able to get those Target exclusives after all.
Right.
Man, what's kicking, man? You good?
I'm good. Let's get it going.
All right. We got a lot to talk about. We got consoles. The new PS5 came out this week. So, hey, video games are toys too. So this is the big game edition. So video game inspired, but there's also a Fan First Friday.
Yep.
And let's recap that. Star Wars Black Series hit us off yesterday with the leaks right after Fan First Friday. A nerdy dad found a couple of things for us, and it's Mandalorian, man. It's what do you think of these three? We got Moff Gideon, Grief Karga, and Kuiil.
I love the Moff Gideon. Might pass on the Grief and gonna buy the Kuiil for sure.
Why are you passing on my man Grief? Carl Weathers, man, come on.
Look, Carl Weathers is amazing because it's all in the hips, but it's not all in the face. The face mold off. It just does.
Well, we don't know which face mold because there's two. If you look at Moff and you look at Grief, the figure leaked on the outside of the package looks different than the one in the box. I mean, hell, people are calling the Moff Gideon in the box Bill Cosby.
Fair enough. Now, if we get the Grief that's in the box in the picture, I'll buy him.
Oh, all right. Well,
yeah.
I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind the Grief outside the box, dude. I don't know. It's just, he has the serious face in the box, and everyone thinks that one looks cool, but he's like this outside the box. I'm like, it's a cool figure.
It is. I mean, it is.
Kind of like, I don't know. But man, Kuiil should have the Blarg though.
He should. He really should. He really should. But
and he will.
they'll sell that separately, obviousI
know.
Now here's the thing, and I've seen people complain about this. And I want to know how you're feeling about this. Do you feel that if the figure is smaller than a bigger figure, say, you know, about Mando and Darth or Mando and Moff Gideon for $20, should a smaller figure be 20 or should it be like, I don't know, 15?
Of course. Just like army builders. I mean, yeah, all these droids, like look at that R5 that's warming pegs at Target that's going for 25. And then those SETI Targets have it for almost $30 for that little tiny droid.
I know.
R5.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. Well, speaking of Target, these three, we don't know yet, but by the time you hear this episode, they will probably be Mando Monday Target exclusive. So good luck.
100%.
But we're still in a good mood because even Mando Monday, this past Monday, our own A Toy Kind of Mood chat came up. They came up on the Remnant Trooper. I couldn't believe it. It was like a clean sweep, except for me. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get one actually at Remnant, but thankfully, KJ, shout out to Kevin. He got me one. So we're gonna do an even swap since he needs my 332nd Ahsoka Trooper. So we'll do an even swap there. So that works out. Nice. There's also the Mandalorian helmet. Someone told me that this was possibly a Christmas gift for you. Is that true?
Hopefully, it'd be cool. But it would probably be one of those things that if I had a house, my mom would totally get it for me. But since I'm in a 1-bedroom with my fiance, I think my mom's like, get a house first, then. So.
What about a 2-bedroom? I got a 2-bedroom. Am I allowed to get the Mandalorian helmet for Christmas now?
You know what? I'll have to ask her that. Like, if we get a 2-bedroom, can I get that Mando mask? But I mean, honestly,
hey. No, I was just gonna say, like, now that I get the 2-bedroom, my mom was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "I thought we weren't doing Christmas this year because of coronavirus." But she's like, "Well, you're moving into a new apartment the week before Christmas. I have to get you something. You know, it's my mom." Right. So I'm like, okay, IKEA, Detolfs. Gonna need more glass cabinets.
I need some Detolfs. Like, I love these shelves, but I love the Detolfs just make it look more professional.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, maybe, or nerdy or geeky.
I'll go with professional. It looks more classy.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, speaking of classy, Fan First Friday Star Wars did make us go to Walmart to get Clone Wars toys. So happy because those finally shipped today. I think the Loyalist finally shipped from Walmart today after it's been in the store for what, a month and a half already, right? Maybe 2 months now. I don't even know. But look, they hit us off with Asajj Ventress. Looks wonderful. Yep. And we got some soft goods. Not exactly a cape, but almost a skirt there. And it's got some like glittery texture. It looks fantastic. Kind of the dual wield lightsabers. You can kind of connect it up there. What are your thoughts on the Asajj Ventress?
I think it looks great. And yeah, like the connecting lightsabers look fantastic. If I collected more villains, I would get her. I just get like with everything else, I just get the main ones. I have Shredder, I'll get Cobra Commander, and I've got Darth, and that's it. Like I'm not but if you like that, if that's your bag, then 10 out of 10. I have it's a beautiful figure.
Yeah. Clone Wars people have a lot to be excited about. I mean, my favorite setup is the Clone Wars. Eventually I'm gonna need one D-Talk just for the Clone Wars Black Series figures. And speaking of which, the Bad Batch is in here from the last season of the Clone Wars. We got Hunter in all his Rambo looking glory. What a great looking clone that is. And also Crosshairs. Yeah, that one. Bad Batch Crosshair.
Now, quick question, because I still haven't finished Clone Wars. Which Bad Batch is one with like the scar on the face?
Oh, you're gonna hit me off with that? No, supposedly that one's supposed to be a deluxe edition. Now I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, because the one with like the knife, that'll probably be my first trooper I ever get.
Oh, the one with the knife is the Hunter.
That's Hunter. Okay, then Hunter. I love that helmet. Like that figure looks. That will probably be my
Sergeant Hunter.
Yeah, that will be my first trooper I buy.
Oh, really? First trooper period.
First trooper period. Man. Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Oh no, the Wrecker is the one that's coming out is the deluxe, I believe. Supposedly, that's the rumor right now. But yeah, and then there's also Tech it should be the other one, and Echo as well. So that'll be cool. So hopefully maybe that'll be part of this wave or the next wave. But then if for those who've watched The Mandalorian, you know, you might not want to hear this part, but if you missed it. But supposedly Bo-Katan will finish out that wave. So that'll be really cool. So we'll have to see what happens. Probably not this Mando Monday, but possibly the next.
Go ahead. Real quick, speaking of that last Mando, Bo-Katan and then Sasha Banks's character, and then the other one. I don't know which Mando that was, but those three Mandos I would get.
Well, we are going to get them at Hasbro. They want our money. They want our money many times over. Yeah, you will get. Yeah, you'll get them. Speaking of Hasbro getting all my money, TVC, the vintage collection. I've never bought anything TVC. That's why you mostly hear me talk Black Series on the show. Sorry, but I had to do it. I got the Razor Crest, and it was the worst timing ever. I looked at my bank account, and it just went like. Not only did I have to give a massive galactic size deposit to move into this new place,
and the credits,
I had a PlayStation 5 come out, and the Razor Crest came out of my bank account this week because congratulations, Hasbro. This is the most successful HasLab project yet. 28,257 backers.
That is insane. That is insane. When does that come out?
Well, we probably won't see it for a year. It just went into production.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yep. So you got to think about it. $350 times 28,257. It's quite a lot of money.
So, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. After they pay Disney half that or more than half that, they still make plenty of millions on that. So congratulations. And they beat the Marvel Sentinel by 6,000.
And that actually surprised me because that Sentinel That Sentinel really, I was really like, I want that. It was so beautiful. God.
Oh yeah.
So nice.
It's a good thing I hadn't moved into the bigger place by then, because I absolutely stayed away. I was not. Now I'm probably going to collect a lot more Marvel Legends now that I'm going to have the room, but it was cherry picking. All right, let's get silly here with a funny mood. We'll stick with Star Wars, and we'll stick with TVC. Do you guys remember Snaggletooth? Bobby? I'm talking to you.
Don't. Oh wait, yeah. Do I? No, I don't. At all. At all.
I don't either. And so the one reveal for Fan First Friday was Zutton or Zuton. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But either way, the old retro card was Snaggletooth, and now it's Zuton or Zutton. Probably Zuton. But anyway, it looks silly, and I don't know. Is he like one of the Mos Eisley Cantina?
He's got to be
a band member or a bar. Maybe he's the bar manager.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh well. I'm gonna have to do my research after. We didn't have enough time. So hey, speaking of Marvel Legends, Frogman. Bobby, you're a Marvelite. Excelsior, help me out here. Who the is Frogman? Frogman.
I think he's like a D-list villain. I think I have no idea. I don't know. I've seen him around. Like usually, but I don't know who he is. And I think
it's a guy in a frog suit.
It's a guy in a frog suit.
It's Spider-Man universe.
And the only reason that people are going to buy him is because it's part of the Stiltman Build-A-Figure,
which is even sillier. That's Stiltman. No matter how big your house is or apartment, I don't know, man.
That's gonna be big. It's supposed to be it's gonna be, but it's just there's so many other people that could have been put in there, and like you could have done a cool Spider-Man Noir. You could have done a cool Penny Parker, but no, they give us Frogman. It's like, why? Yeah. Because they know no one would buy it any other time.
Likely. That's how they get us with these BAFs.
Right.
We'll talk more BAFs later when we get in a scary kind of mood. But right now, we're marvelous. We're pure marvelous. We're in a marvelous mood.
Yes.
And I got some. I'm just gonna sneak in some weekly plunder here because let's talk Venom. Actually, I finally saw the Venom movie 2 years after release. It's not bad. I gave it 2.75 Bibles in a non-professional review. Someone got really heated. He's like, what kind of review is this? I'm like, it's just, I was in the movie as a SWAT member. As you can see on screen, you could barely see me for like 2 seconds. I was like an extra. Right. And I got to hang out with Tom Hardy, and he's a class act. And you know what? I liked his performance. I thought he was pretty cool. But we're here for toys. So here it is.
I want that. I do want that Venom.
A little bit of lens flare, but
sorry. Yeah, I do want that Venom.
Cool. It's so cool. It looks so good. Oh yeah, I love it. Sorry, I got some lighting issues here when we're recording at night. But there we go. There you go. Look at that. There we go. Here we go. Cool. Yeah, it's awesome. And then also, I was lucky enough to get the Funko Shop Blacklight Carnage.
Ooh, nice.
This one is not easy to get. Funko Shop. It's the first time I was ever able to get anything on Funko Shop. And I couldn't believe it. I was driving when I got this. I was like, but I was at a stop sign.
When you're next time in LA, I'm gonna ask if you're driving. Because if you are, I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
Hey, would you? No. I think I was pulling into I remember now. I got to set where I was working on a job, or probably had to take a COVID test, like a whatever. And I got into the parking garage. And I just pulled over and was like, woohoo, Funko Shop. Okay. It was up for like 6 minutes. I couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. So that's kind of some of the plunder we got today. But also talking Marvel movie. Also talking Fan First Friday with the Marvel Legends. There was Thanos. What do you think of this one? It's from the Infinity Gauntlet.
It looked amazing. Like, I do want to get the bigger deluxe ones. Like, I love that Apocalypse. I love the Venom that they came out with last year. That Thanos looks, because you get Thanos with the regular gauntlet with him snapping, and then you get King Thanos, like the old King Thanos, and that and I read some of that Cosmic Ghost Rider storyline, and that was just absolutely batshit insane. And so, but it's a beautiful figure. Like the paint job is beautiful. Everything just about it looks stunning.
Definitely. And speaking of stunning, we both read the X-Men books currently, and I think I just caught up with them. I spent 2 or 3 weeks every night just kind of all binge reading because I had read House of X and I read Powers of X. Well, is it Powers or Power?
I think it's Powers.
So Jonathan Hickman's book Powers of X, and I read those originally. But I only kind of read a little bit of X-Men. I kind of fell off comics when the pandemic hit, and I was home all day just kind of playing video games and stuff. So I spent a whole lot of time caught up with the X books, and I think they're tremendous, especially when you read them all together. Like when you read the Marauders, the X-Force, the X-Factor, and you kind of.
I need to get back on the Marauders. That book was that first 2 issues were so good.
Yeah, for sure. But they just revealed Fan First Friday. They just revealed the House of X Wave. Give me you're someone of opinion when it comes to Marvel figures. I want to know.
Kind of see. Like that's just a small collection of my Marvel Legends. The rest are in storage. 10 out of 10. That wow. Cyclops, that Jean Grey, and that Wolverine. And once again, like we got a brown and tan Wolverine in the Juggernaut wave about 3-4 years ago. This one, once again, it looks, they did the costume right. He looks, a little stockier. They have the smaller mask. The Cyclops looks fantastic. I love Francis Hughes' design on it, where it's like blue piping on top of blue. Yeah, and then the new Jean Grey, where it's like 1970s Marvel girl. And once again, like more than likely, they'll do a love triangle like they did with the 90s. But they're actually in a polyamorous relationship. Like Cyclops and Wolverine said, screw it, we'll just both date her.
Both banger.
Yeah. And I mean, and it's working. I'm like, all right, they're going that way. But I mean, we saw a few months ago where it showed like the Xavier and Moira and Magneto. So yeah, that House of X wave is a must buy for me.
It looks tremendous. I definitely like the variant of the Magneto and that Wolverine. So I'm still gonna try to cherry pick Marvel Legends as much as I can. It's gonna be tough, but those are the two I'm gonna grab. But one of the real reasons we're here is to talk PlayStation, and Miles Morales is the guy right now.
Yep.
And they just revealed, not revealed, but they just released, because PulseCon they revealed, but now they released the Spider-Verse wave. So give me your thoughts on what we saw there.
Once again, I love that Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. It's a great sculpt, great design. This one I'll cherry pick. I'm gonna get him, and I'll get the Gwen with the Spider Ham. But once again,
she looks great.
She looks great. But once again, there was a missed opportunity because Frogman is in that wave, and like I said, Into the Spider-Verse had such great. You had the lady Doc Ock would have been a great character.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man Noir would have been a great character to have in there instead of Frogman. And like, it was one of the things, like they have the hand. I'm like, he wasn't just, if you're gonna do it Into the Spider-Verse wave, then do it properly. Like you could take out the hand and Frogman and leave the Prowler in, because the Prowler sculpt looks so good. So right. I don't put it like
it's a reuse, but of the Winter Soldier one. But I think it's a great reuse of the mold. I think it looks terrific still.
100%.
Yeah, I think it looks tremendous. And then more Miles is the one that absolutely blew me away, and I wasn't even aware of this, was this company from Japan, Sentinel, and it's the SV Action Series Miles Morales. This thing blew me away. Some of these images, just as you can see on screen, I'm like, and it goes for like $88, and I think goes on pre-order next Friday. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But that thing, I was like, whoa now. I don't right now. The last thing I want to do is pre-order a figure for $80, but so tempted.
It's
so
tempting.
tempted with that.
That's
like, yeah. I saw comparison shots between this set now. I never even heard of this company. I'm like, oh no, another toy line. Like I just got on Mezco, just got some Mafex stuff from Metacom, and then now here's this other one. Man, but I get it when it comes to sculpts, some of these Japanese companies just nail it, man.
Yeah, I saw a rendering of a 90s Wolverine from the cartoon. And I think I actually threw it up in the chat, and it looked like they've got they'll have him holding the picture. You can do that. You can recreate that. They got the claws with like the electricity coming off it.
Create your own meme.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, some of these not Chinese, Japanese companies.
Yeah. Well, they're going to be made in China, so you're half right.
Fair enough. Exactly.
Yeah, they're designed in Japan, but they'll probably come from Hong Kong.
Exactly.
Or Taiwan. So, yeah. And then also, Funko just released Spider-Man Miles Morales. I was surprised. It was on GameStop, but I figured, with Funko stuff, they flies so fast. But I was able to secure one of them. There is a Chase out there as well. And then we're going to go little, and now we're going to go big with Hot Toys. Man, this thing, I
love Hot Toys.
I know, but it's like, this is a Sentinel-sized, Miles Morales.
I know. But once again, and because I do want to get the Worthy Cap Hot Toy to go with my other Captain Americas. You can do pre-order, you can do layaway. You can chip away at it. You can do like 4 or 5 installments.
Yeah.
When you see me the picture of that Hot Toy, I didn't know they were making it. I kind of want this. Like this, like the electricity coming off him that you can put on him, and it's just
so insane.
They're so good. And granted, like we've talked about this before with Ronnie, you pay for what you get. Like the sculpts are fantastic. The sculpts look amazing.
God. Spider Kitty. I know this thing's blow away, but it's on Big Bad Toy Store, $285. If you're not buying a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X or a Razor Crest or a new apartment or anything in life, and you've got, I don't know where you're going to get.
If you're single and you have disposable income, there you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's head in there. We're playing around. Let's play it. PlayStation. I got it. What can I say? What more can I say? This just came in, this bad boy. Speaking of Miles.
Nice.
I got to play it for about an hour. It lives up to the hype. Actually, I played, I think about an hour. I was able to defeat the first boss, Rhino, which I think was the first boss.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it the first boss? The first boss in Spider-Man.
No, it's Kingpin.
The original PS4. Oh, was it Kingpin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so Kingpin wasn't the first boss, but
yeah.
All right, well, I guess that was a spoiler, but whatever. If you play for an hour, you're gonna run into the damn Rhino.
There you go.
Hey, I've already got people mad at me about some 5-second GIF that I made for Mandalorian, saying like, "This is what happens when if Amazon delivered your Razor Crest." And it's the you'll see it right on the screen right now. If you haven't seen the episode by now, big tough love. I mean, come on. You watch a commercial, you watch a trailer, they're telling you they're scared. There was people calling me the D word and everything on Facebook groups because of this 5-second clip that literally showed nothing. I guess because it showed the ATST. Like, duh, there was an ATST last season by Bryce Dallas Howard. She likes ATSTs.
Yeah.
Hey, take it from me. I was a Gamorrean guard. No, wait. No, I wasn't. I was a Klatooinian warrior. Sorry, they're so hard to keep track of. I was not Gamorrean. I was Klatooinian.
Shout out. She does an amazing job with the episodes that she's done.
Yeah, she's terrific. She directed me. She said, "You sit by the campfire." Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great directing. Thank you.
Yeah. No, she's terrific. Look, PlayStation 5, it's freaking big. It's so big that it's bigger than my baby Yoda. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. How? Okay, so in comparison to like the PlayStation 4, does it just like dwarf it or what?
Dwarfs it. It is. I'm looking at it over here. Oh yeah, it's twice. It's almost twice the size. It's. I'm
Damn.
looking at it and just from yeah, it's like a PS4 and a half as far as length is concerned. And so what I
Alrighty.
played so far is I got to play. It's funny because I played toy-like games. Astro's Playroom is the demo that comes with it, and it's actually a pretty big demo, and it's getting rave reviews. It's actually a lot of fun. Little platformer, very colorful. It's all about using the DualSense controller and kind of getting a sense of all the different the haptic feedback and the on the triggers and the motion controllers and everything. And then also shout out to Sony. They hooked me up with Sackboy, a big adventure. This is Kevin Wish's favorite game, Sackboy. He comes from Little Big Planet. I guess he's a protagonist. It's a very cute, very relaxing platformer. Not as challenging as the Astro's Playroom yet, but I'm in a few levels in and I'm having a blast with it. And then I got to ask you, Bobby, since when did Call of Duty have bots?
I didn't know they had bots.
No, I never did. And everyone is telling me, you idiot, they've always had bots, or at least Black Ops always did. But I never play multiplayer.
Oh, neither do I.
Because the campaign in Cold War was taking so long. There's like you have to upload the whole game that takes like 13 hours to upload. And then you have to upload each segment. This is the worst part of the PS5. I had to load each segment. So the zombies, then there's 3 parts of the campaign. There's 2 parts of zombies, 2 parts of multiplayer. So the only thing I could play was the multiplayer, but there was an option to play the AI, the bots. I was like, okay. And I was like, I actually like multiplayer now because I'm not playing with a bunch of 13-year-olds in Missouri calling me names and stuff. It's names I will never repeat on this show. But it was like, I got to play against robots. I
dig that. Now, see, I would do that.
And they won't tell me to go, my mother or whatever. So it was like, it was amazing. Oh, it was so great. And you can change it to like very easy, regular, hard, and you can go against the AI. And I was like, I'm playing Call of Duty multiplayer and I don't have to wear a damn headset. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to connect with anyone if I don't want to. I can be just having a blast, just running around shooting.
And see, that's I don't like playing with people. I don't. I got compared to an alcoholic. They're like, you play video games like, someone drinks by themselves. I'm like, that's fine. I don't want to talk to anyone. Like, I play video games to escape the world. Like, the last thing I want to do is talk to someone like no, I play video games to be alone.
If anyone asks you who your gamer tag is, just say Sackboy69. I'm sure they'll connect with you. So, transferring the data from the PS4 was terrifying. I had to do it like one game at a time, which brings us to a scary mood. We're coming off Friday the 13th. We were supposed to record on Friday the 13th.
Right.
And there was a reveal. We got to talk Mezco. 112 Collective, they came out with the Friday the 13th 3 Jason Voorhees. And actually, I believe it's a re-release. Mezco never does restocks like Jordan used to do. And I guess this one's a restock. So because it's Friday the 13th, they let everyone get another opportunity to buy it. So, hey, if they start doing this with the rest of their line, some of these figures like Deathstroke that I'm dying to get, and some of these other ones that are going for like $300-400 on eBay, maybe there's a chance someday to get some of these figures. Yeah, we'll see. It can open the door.
It looks nice. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Mezco is nice. Mezco is very good. I had a Mezco figure once. Yeah, they're really pretty. They're really nice.
Not too bad. Transformers on Fan First Friday didn't show a whole lot, but they did team up with Ghostbusters, and they showed off an Ecto-1, and that was a pretty cool little crossover there. What are your thoughts?
I want that.
You do?
I want that. Like, it takes 2 things I love. So, like, we're, like, planning the, my fiance and I are planning the wedding, and she, like, we're doing different things, and She's like, "What's one of your favorite movies?" Because we're listing movies and all that. And I'm like, Ghostbusters. Like that's one of the movies I've memorized it. I can almost go like word for word with it. I still have my Firehouse and 3 of the original Ghostbusters.
Oh wow, no kidding.
I have my Proton Pack. I still have my original Proton Pack. I would buy if I could find this Ecto one, like in a heartbeat. I love it. And it doesn't love Transformers.
I think it's a Target exclusive.
God, well,
that's why we're in a scary mood.
So I love the fact that it comes with Slimer and another ghost. I love that.
Yeah, it's a very nice looking set. Other than that, they didn't show a whole lot, but they did kind of go crazy for PulseCon with like 300 releases. So ain't nobody get too mad about that.
True.
I told you we're in a scary mood. My internet doesn't want to work with me on this frightening Saturday, Friday the 14th. Anyway, We got Thundercats Ultimates Glow in the Dark Mumm-Ra. So this is another big bad toy store exclusive, and I'm okay with third party. I like fan channel exclusives because they're very rare, other than when they're Comic-Con. They're not big box retailers. They're online only. And, they're not usually botted up or anything. So this one goes for $50. There's a posable fabric cape and also a plastic cape. So you have your options. And I don't know, what's your first look at this Mumm-Ra?
I love it. The only Super 7 figure I have like this is my Voltron. And that's because it was a standalone. Like I really wanted to get the Michelangelo and the Ninja Turtles. But to get 4 of them, it's $200. So for me to get all the Thundercats, I don't have that money. I would love. I wish. I want that Lino. I want that Panthro. But this Mumm-Ra, this glow in the dark. That's legit. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
That's badass.
You're gonna go to bed and be like, "What the hell is that? Oh, it's that."
God damn! Oh, it's Mumm-Ra. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it comes with the Book of Omens, an urn, a medallion, and the Sword of Plunder.
It's fantastic. You look at the picture. I have up right now. You look at the picture where it's all glow in the dark. It looks fantastic. It looks amazing.
No, look, they did a great job of it. Real quick, speaking of Plunder. Weekly Plunder finally got this bad boy.
Nice.
He's a scary big fella. The Devastator.
I do want Devastator.
Toys. Oh, so finally. And the crazy thing is, look at this picture. Target had the whole wave of McFarlane. When I'm not looking for it, like they say, when you're not looking for it, it's there. They were all there.
100%.
All of them.
Yeah,
both when you're not waves, 100%. You know what? Everybody. That was the day the Xbox Series X came out, and I was at Target, and I went over and was like, I think they had the $25 BAFs, but there was no price on it. So I'm like, what? I went and asked somebody in electronics, and they were already angry from all the calls they got about Xbox Series X and PS5. He was like, $25. I'm like, whoa! He scared the shit out of me, man. I was like, whoa, I feel for those guys, man. I feel for you.
Yeah.
You're trying to work electronics right now. What a nightmare that
God,
is.
no. But you're right. When you I've gone to Target, I run across the street, I don't know, grab a salad or coffee cream or whatnot. And I've a few times I've walked into the toys to see what they've got, and they'll have the entire entire series of a Star Wars or there was one, and I was like, man, if it wasn't rent check, because they had Han Solo, Luke, and the Hoth fighter jet gear, Darth, R2 from Dagobah, and then that trooper. And I'm like, damn it! Or they had the Mr. Fix-It wave. They had them all there. And I messaged you as soon as I saw the Iron Man. I'm like, the face sculpt, hideous. That Iron Man armor.
Oh, the blue
chef's
armor.
Kiss. So cool. Chef's kiss. Beautiful.
I know. You know how it is. It's like when you go toy hunting, you find nothing. I think I went toy hunting and found a snake, a plastic snake. All right. Speaking of McFarlane, the Batman, the Last Night on Earth figures were revealed, and which is the Build-A-Bane wave, and it's kind of got some scary elements to it. Scarecrow on the back of Bane.
I love it. Like they're like next year I'm gonna have to be really careful with my buying, because the whole like planning a wedding and all that good stuff. But
get married, yeah.
But Powers of X-Men, those three I'm getting, and this Build-A-Figure. I love the storyline. I thought it was a great, but I love that Scarecrow. I think we talked about this like early on in this season of Toy Kind of Mood. Why is it that the Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 84 looks so bad, but they nailed Scott's Greg Capullo's Wonder Woman here? They nailed it. It's so pretty. It's so nice, like in that Batman.
Is it a pretty Wonder Woman? She's got like a crazy ass mohawk.
She's full on warrior, but like just like the sculpt and the molding and the paint.
It's not too bad. It's definitely one of the better female sculpts that McFarlane's done in this way.
It's probably my favorite female outside of my Batgirl, which this is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, nice.
This is his best work on a female, and like the Batman in the straight jacket with like the headless joke, or the head only bodiless Joker. There we go. I've seen people complain about the Bane, that there's not much articulation. They're like kind of hoping for
a really, really small head on the big body.
He did a head. But like
supposed to.
And you know what? I get you want your Build-A-Figures to be kind of, but he's big, and I'm just gonna pose him. I don't need him to be like like 15 points of articulation, 25 points of articulation.
Yeah, it's a big statue.
Exactly.
It's a smaller statue. I mean, like it's an action figure type statue,
I mean, look at the Build-A-Figure Batmobile. Like,
yeah,
okay, I can't put Batman in it, but it still looks cool.
Yeah, I'm not looking for crazy articulation with the McFarlane line. They're just like they're cheaper statues. They're $20 statues to me.
100. Yeah,
I'm
agreed.
okay with that. That's why they're 7 inches. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. If the scale is already so off that I can't really put it. This is why I love what McFarlane's doing DC Multiverse, but I'm really sticking to the Dark Knight's metal because I can't really put a lot of his figures with the other ones.
No,
so when it comes to the base DC Universe stuff or anything like, or any movie or anything, I'm gonna try to that's why I didn't get the Deathstroke. I'm trying to stick with there's other problems with some of his other figures too, with body proportion. I mean, Omega Knight's body is a little disproportionate. It's a little scary.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at it real quick. It is. But I love that head. I love that mask. That mask looks so good.
Oh, it's definitely a cool figure. Yeah, no doubt.
I love that Scarecrow. I love the long figures.
That's the winner of the, and then of course Batman has the severed Joker head, so sticking with the horror theme right there. Hey, you have any plunder to show up before we take off today?
Yeah, I've got and since I haven't been on the show in a few months, these came in, so I got these. I had to like flip a few things, but I got my Darth from Empire Strikes Back.
There you go.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, there we go. It is absolutely stunning. One of the toy stores here in Houston got a bunch of these in, and like Michael got me the Empire Strikes Back.
Michael Vallad, right?
Yes, got me the Boba Fett and I'd pull it out, but it's kind of stuck in there. But the carbonized Boba. I don't think we've shown any of the carbonized figures on here. It looks so cool.
No, that one's terrific. Yeah.
And then
hands down the best. I love the packaging.
I love the packaging. And then the last plunder I got because Kevin once again was able to help me out with this. The Logan Xavier.
Oh yeah.
And yep. I mean, because you have this, right? You got this.
Yes. Yeah. We showed that off in the plunder previous episode.
Yeah, the sculpt on Xavier is just it's perfect.
Yep. And speaking of Kevin Wish, he was able to, on his toy hunt, also pick this up for me. So very happy with
nice.
It. So
that's awesome.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Cool. Eddie Guerrero, I'm your poppy. Hey, it's Travis Moody. I'm everyone's Poppy. Big Poppy from Boston. Hey, Bobby, this has been a terrific show. It was a lot of fun catching up with you, talking toys. Not a bad way to spend a Saturday night, my friend.
Not at all. Not at all. Who doesn't talk about toys?
Nerds. Horrible geeks. Horrible people. Just horrible people. Exactly. Boo. All right. Well, we'll see you next week. More toys. Peace.
Peace out.